Greetings, Trigon stakeholders, shareholders, and other interested parties. This morning we put out a forecast results for our current quarter, Q1. We're March 31st year end, so we're currently in our first quarter, and then guidance for our full year as far as production and operating costs. We have already talked about production from January through to March in our announcement of declaration of commercial production from underground, and we will report that quarter in the coming weeks, our Q4. But now that the mine's really gotten into stride, and where we can report operating profits building from our underground, we wanted to give investors a taste of what they should look forward to from the operation that's really going. And we've got President and Chief Operating Officer Rennie Markle here. And Rennie, can you share just a recap of what we're expecting and forecasting?
Yeah, thank you very much, Ed, and good evening, everybody. So from the mine site, it's been a bumper quarter so far. Underground has performed exceptionally well and has continued to exceed our expectations and internal plans. So for the quarter, we forecast copper production of between 2.2 million to 2.5 million pounds at a C1 cost of between $2.75 to $3.35. Which is a significant achievement when compared to where we started off at Q2 in 2024. Going over to the full year guidance, underground's significant contribution is expected to be between 250,000 tons and 280,000 tons at a grade of between 1.95% to 2.3%, which leads to a production guidance of between 12.13 million pounds to 13.45 million pounds. A C1 cost of $3.15 to $2.18. So definitely a bumpy year to look forward to, and contribution of underground really coming to the fold for 2025.
So even previous, we were looking at expectations of around 12 million pounds of copper produced, but now we're looking at the high end of our guidance. We're taking that up to 13.5 million pounds. But very interestingly, on the operating costs, looks like we have an opportunity to get under $3 a pound of copper, which is fantastic given we're looking at copper prices now well above $4. But you're on site, Rennie. Can you give us a little bit of color on how things are going? How's dewatering, and how we're doing as far as mining against the plan?
Thank you very much, Ed. Underground, we're progressing steadily. We're down to 331 meters, which is in line with our expectations, as well as to reach shaft bottom, which is 400 meters in the next 2 months. That will allow us to start refurbishment of 11 level pump station, and ensure that we can access low levels that is required in the plan. Overall, very pleasantly surprised by underground and the commitment of the team under the leadership of Arnie Miller, SVP Operations. The team has continually exceeded the forecast, which was originally set up to be challenging. And we've built in our guidance a marked ramp up for the remainder of the year to ensure that we capitalize on the higher grade. We've kept on seeing a positive resource reconciliation throughout this ramp up process, which is in line with historical mining, where they've always mined more ore tons at similar grades than what was originally found in the resource or reserve statements. So we continually keep on finding working areas as well, with ore that contains ore that the old timers didn't mine and left behind for us. So all in all, very good and positive news coming from the mine site and the motivated team that's driving it.
So now I've heard numbers in the area of 200% reconciliation. So for every ton that we've got in resource, we're finding 2. And then on the dewatering front, we've made some really good progress, being down below 10 level. So fantastic news all around. I think through this guidance, we've got something to be proud of as a company, and something hopefully the market can begin to realize that we've really emerged as a producer here. So thanks for your time, Rennie. Stay tuned is the way I normally end things, and yeah, definitely something interesting to stay tuned to. Thanks again.
Thank you very much, Ed. Keep well, everyone.